Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. Hi. Hello Subhaji, welcome Sam, how are you? Welcome. Good morning. I am good too, thank you so much for asking. Hi Yoel, welcome, how are you dear? Hello dear Yoel, welcome. Good night. I am fine, so good to know dear. Thank you so much for joining. Here is your beautiful name. Have a good day. Hi Sahid, how are you? Here is your beautiful name. Welcome. Koshani. Hello Koshani. Koshani is here. Hi dear Koshani. How are you? Hello dear Sunidhi. Sunidhi Sharma. Here is your beautiful name. Welcome. How are you? Here is yours. Oh, thank you so much, dear. Your lots of love, dear. Hi, dear Pratyush. Here is your good name. Welcome. Oh, okay. Hi, Xenia. Welcome. Here is yours. How are you? Hi, Gaurav. Here is your beautiful name. Welcome. Hi, Natalia. How are you? Here is yours. Hello, dear Talha. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, dear Lana. Here is yours. Hi, Sikan. How are you? Here is your good name. Good. So good to have you here, guys. Have a good day to all of you. Hi, Haley. How are you? Here is your beautiful name. Hi, dear Abiva. Here is yours. Welcome. Good. Oh, thank you. So good to know. Hi, dear Neela. Here is yours. Hello, dear Connell. Here is your unique name. How are you? Hi, dear Kanu. Here is yours. Hello, dear. Dear sweet, I can't understand this language. What is the meaning of your comment? Can you please write in English? Hi, Keria. How are you? Hello, dear Noah. Here is your beautiful name. Welcome. Hi, dear Jules. How are you? Here is yours. Hello, dear. Aika, okay. Here is your good name. Welcome. Hi, Crystal. Here is yours. How are you? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hi, dear Mitrika. Here is your beautiful name. Welcome. Hey, dear Muaz. Here is yours. How are you? Hi, Haradesh. Haradesh. Oh wow, what a unique name you have. Here is yours. Hello, dear Cassie for you. Here is yours. Hi, dear Goddess. Here is your good name. Hi. Let's see who is next. Good morning, everyone. And comment your good names. Hello, dear Hard to. Are you from Russia? I can't understand this language, dear. What's your good name? Is your name is this? Here is yours. Hi, dear Aura. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, Sejal. How are you? Hello, dear Sejal. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, dear Tanya. Here is yours. Welcome, Tanya. How are you? Hello, Nikesh. How are you? Here is you. Thank you so much, dear Francisco. Okay, your name is. Let me try to write this. Uh, H and A. Here is yours. Welcome. Hi, Joy. How are you? Here is your beautiful name. Hello, dear Nilakshi. Nilakshi. Hi, Nilakshi. Here is yours. Hi, dear Nikita. Here is your beautiful name. Hey, Satvik. How are you? Hi. Hello, dear Sudha. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, dear Tom. Here is yours. Hello, dear Sinta. Here is your beautiful name. Hey, dear Estrada. Here is yours. Welcome. Hey, Helma. How are you? Here is your beautiful name. Let's see who is next. Hi. How are you? Renan. Hi, Renan. Here is yours. Welcome. Thank you so much. I subscribe your channel. You're most welcome, dear. Thank you for subscribing. Means a lot. Hi, Valora. Here is yours. Hi, dear Nadir. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, dear Mustajab. Mustajab. Here is yours. Hi, dear Amara. Here is your good name. How are you? Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Hi, dear Ghana. Here is yours. Welcome. Hola. Hi. Hello, dear. My name is Ishan. Thank you. Hi, Noor. How are you? Here is yours. Let's see who is next. Hi, dear Eunice. Eunice is here. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, dear Delay. Here is yours. Hi, dear. Hi, welcome. Another back. Okay, let's write yours. Hi, dear Preeti. Here is your beautiful name. How are you? Hi, Berkut. Here is yours. Welcome. Hi, dear Dana. ¿Cómo estás, dear Dana? Here is yours. Hi, dear Yuno. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, dear Aya. Here is yours. Hello, Hania. Here is your beautiful name. Welcome. Hello, dear Jasmina. Here is yours. Hey, dear Adrian. Here is your good name. Hello, dear Natasha. Hi, Natasha. How are you? Here is yours. Hello, dear Aaron. Here is your good name. Hello, hi, Jitendra. Hi, Jitendra. Welcome. How are you? Here is yours. Hello, dear Joy. It is a good name. Hi, dear Lara. Okay, Lara. Here is your beautiful name. Hello, dear Kimberly. Here is yours. I am good, Darshu. How are you? Norasia. Okay, let's write your beautiful name. Norasia. Here is yours. Hi, dear Darshu. How are you doing, dear Darshu? Welcome back. Here is yours. Hi, dear Sarah. Here is your beautiful name. Thank you for joining again. Hello, dear Iklal. Hi, dear Peniel. Here is yours. Hello, dear Faiza. Here is a good name. Hi, dear Randy. Here is a good name. Hi, dear Arshia. Here is yours. Hello, dear Alani. Here is your beautiful name. How are you? Dear Jasraj. Here is yours. Hello, Rubina. Hi, Rubina. Welcome. How are you, dear? Here is a good name. Hello, Akila. Here is yours. Hi, dear Nikki. If you want to know about me, I have uploaded a Q&A video on my channel, dear. You can watch that video. Hi, dear Tian. Here is yours. Hello, dear Nayan. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, dear Taha. Here is yours. Double tap on your screen, guys. Don't forget to press the subscribe and like button. Nandini. Hi, Nandini. Welcome. How are you? Here is yours. Hello, dear Anushka. Here is your beautiful name. Welcome. Hi. Uh-uh. Hello, Xavier. How are you? Here is yours. Hello, dear Shivangi. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, dear Aishriya and Nimra. Here is yours. Hello, dear Queen. Here is your beautiful name. Welcome. Hi, dear Anissa. Here is yours. Asha is here. Hi, Asha. How are you? Hello, dear Felicia. Here is your beautiful name. How are you? Hi, dear Sahir. Here is yours. Hello, dear Asma. It is a good name. Hello, dear Devansh. Here is yours. Hi, dear Nazgi. Hi, Nazgi. Here is a good name. Hello, dear Angun. Oh, wow, what a unique name you have. Here is yours. Hi, dear Mehri. Here is your good name. Hey, dear Nimra. Here is your beautiful name. I'm doing good, dear moderator. Welcome back. How are you? Hi, Nathan. Here is yours. Welcome. Hello, dear Ritisha. Here is your beautiful name. Guys, don't forget to double tap on your screens, and there is a subscribe button. Waiting for your favorite press. Gianella, hi. Here is yours. Hello, dear Mutahir. Here is yours. Hey, dear Tasso. Here is your beautiful name. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hi, dear Amara. Here is yours. Welcome. Hey, Yasu. How are you? Cooper. Hey, Cooper. How are you? Now my second name is Mood. Yes. Hamad is here. Hi, Hamad. How are you? Here is yours. Hello, dear Yon. How are you doing today? Here is a good name. Hey, dear Lisa. Dear Link, how are you? Hi, Vilma. Here is yours. Hello, dear Prakashi. No, Prakshi. Prakshi, yes, Prakshi. Here is your beautiful name. Hello, dear Yasmin. Here is yours. Don't forget to press the like subscribe button. Next is Divina. Hi, dear Divina. How are you? Hey, dear Ankita. Here is your good name. Hello, dear Sanas. Here is yours. Hi, Luki. She was the first viewer and the first liker. Hi, dear Gozan. Here is yours. Hello, dear Victor with a K. Victor. Hi, dear Victor. Here is yours. Where is she? I think she's busy maybe. Hi, Luki. How are you? Hello, dear Eva. Why not? Here is your beautiful name. Hi, Zedan. How are you? Here is your beautiful name. How are you? Hey, dear Muhammad. Here is yours. Let's write your beautiful name. Hi, dear Anastasia. How are you? Here is your good name. Welcome. Hi, dear Ladik. Here is yours. Guys, double tap on your screen. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Let's see who is next. Prisha. Hi, dear Prisha. Here is yours. Hi, dear Fina. Here is your beautiful name. Hello, dear Issue. Here is yours. Hello, dear Yasin. Here is yours. Hello, Brooke. How are you doing today? Here is yours. Hi, dear Stancy. Yeah, here is your good name. How are you? Hi, dear Ananya or Amaya? Ananya. Thank you for subscribing, dear Ananya. Here is your good name. I'm your old subscriber. Yeah, I remember your good name. Welcome back. How are you doing today? Have a good day to all of you. Hi, Adris. Here is yours. Hi, dear Tommy. Here is your beautiful name. Hey, dear Yaru. Here is yours. Hi, dear Rania. Here is your beautiful name. Hello, Ro. Hi Pro, how are you? Hi dear Samriddhi. No, my name is Ishal. It's okay. Samriddhi. Here is yours. Welcome. We have Samriddhi. Hi. Hi Pragya, how are you? Hello dear Rada. By the way, you do have a time after if yeah, is everything okay? Hi. Oh no. Hello dear afternoon. Here is your that's a beautiful name. Oh thank you so much dear. Just like you are so beautiful. Hi Afreen, how are you? Hello dear Rama. Here is yours. Hello dear Meher Sam Meher Sam. Meher Sam. Oh, hard to pronounce for me. But please don't write in capital letters because it takes so much time me to read the caps. R E no. No R E no. Let me rewrite. MEHRSAM and YT. Oh, you have a big name. Yeah, it's okay. Then why? No, I think you have something in your mind or something you wanna tell. Hi, Fi. How are you? Here is yours. Hi, dear Zafira. Here is your beautiful name. How are you? Hi, dear Sarah. Here is a good name. Guys, double tap on your screens. Come on. Okay. Hello, dear Pragya. How are you? Here is yours. Hi, dear Esme. Okay, Esme. Let's write Esme. Here is yours. Russia, don't use this type of wording here. Otherwise, you will have timeout. Okay, let's see who is. No, it's little, very little. Oh, it's okay. You can tell me now if you are comfortable. Hi, Hania. Here is yours. Hi, dear Anadia. Here is your beautiful name. How are you? Hi, dear Christine. Here is your beautiful name. How are you, dear Christine? Pratima and Pari. Okay, let's write Pratima and Pari. Guys, bully languages is not acceptable at all, so please avoid that things. Hi, Uri. Oh, what a unique name you have. Here is yours. No, I'm not yet here. Okay, it's okay. Cool down. Samya. Hi, Samya. Here is yours. How are you? Hello, dear Lisa. Here is a good name. Hi, dear Shrida. Sridha. Here is yours. Hello, dear Noor. Here is your good name. Aisha. Hi, Aisha. Welcome. How are you? Here is yours. Hello, dear Emily. Here is your beautiful name. Give me some hint. Charlie. Hi, Charlie. How are you? Hello, dear Kitu. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, dear Hamza. Here is yours. Welcome. Hello, dear Mia. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, Anurag. Anurag is here. Hi. Hello, dear Nure. Here is yours. How are you? Hello, dear Amira. Here is a good name. Hadisa. Hi, Hadisa. How are you? Here is yours. Hello, dear Musa. Musa is here. Hiza is here. And Sonu is here too. Hi Sonu, how are you? Hello everyone. Hi dear handle. Here is yours. Hi dear Rimsey. Here is yours. Related with me and her. Oh my god. Hi Uzair, welcome. You and her, right? Here is yours. Hello dear Piper. Here is your good name. Hi Sanjay, how are you? Here is yours. Nehir is here. Hi Nehir. Chris, hi Chris. How are you? Hi dear Llama. Sirat, hi. Okay. Yeah, and you're also include a little bit because rocket found from. No, Xenia is here. Hi Xenia, welcome. How are you? Hi dear. Here is your beautiful name. Hello dear Mike. Mahira. Ronaldo. Satya. Dua. Hi, welcome dear. How are you? Sagar. Hi Sagar. Guys, double tap on your screens. Yusra. Hi Yusra. Welcome. Bihan is here. Hi Bihan. How are you? Here is your honey. Hey. Welcome. Jannat. Lalita. Hi. Saket. Misha. Okay, okay, Misha. I can't understand this language, but I think your name is Misha. Hi, Sakura. Let's see who's gonna be the 40 liker, guys. If your name got done here, please double tap on your screen. Then there is a subscribe button. subscribe. Subscribe button waiting for your finger press. Hi, Mimi. Hello, Sila. How are you? Thank you so much. You're most welcome, dear. Shania. Hi, Shania. How are you? Here is yours. Hello, Himani. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, NJ. Nirab. Zainab. And Musa. Oh, hi, Musa. Welcome back. Just tell me, will you be free at that time or busy? Don't have any idea because. Hi, Priya. Welcome. Afiha. Shanto. Oh, wow. Welcome. How are you? Jason, Gina and Jason. Oh, congratulations. Leah, Mahira, Rabbit. Yeah, with me. I don't know I'll with you or not. Hi, Anushri and Anushri. Anushri, oh, with I. And Sudarshan. Oh, what a unique name you have. Let's write yours. Oh, Zahra. Okay. Hi, Caitlin. How are you? Sirat. Zara. Hi. Hi, Caitlin. How are you? Regan. Hi, Regan. Stella. Hi, Stella. How are you? Here is yours. Hello, dear. Fallon. Hi, Fallon. Welcome. Here is your beautiful name. Hello, dear Anna. Here is yours. Isa. Sonia. Amina. Hi. Welcome. Iwan. Mahan. Zara. Yes. Jannat or Aman? Jannat or Aman? Oh, Mayan. Hi Mayan, welcome. How are you? Here is yours. Hello, dear Sialam. Here is your beautiful name. Thank you. You're most welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Anna. Hey, Anna. And Marcia. Subscribe to why my Instagram face after post video. I don't know. I don't know. Is it face now again? Hi Rim, welcome. How are you? It's Daddy-o. And what is the second name? Mahira is done, dear. Why are you still spamming? Mahira is done twice. Here is yours. Welcome. Hi Sabah, how are you? Here is your good name. Hi Diku. Here is yours. Hello dear. Abhinandan. Hi. Here is yours. Walaikum assalam again. Hi Kevin. Welcome. How are you? Hi dear. Sikaji, welcome back. Milky. Here is yours. Hello dear. Varsha. Trees that hardly face post video when near to 4K but others are 7 to 8 like this. Oh yeah. Please use the hashtags unfreeze my account or maybe Insta में वैसे भी कोई glitch चल रहा है आजकल. वो फॉलो अनफॉलो वाला कुछ ट्रेंड आया है, पता नहीं क्या, इंस्टा में। हाय मिमी, हेलो डियर। ओके हलीमा, दुआ, एंड सेकंड नेम क्या है? जैनब, और थर्ड नेम? प्रीतम, हाय प्रीतम, वेलकम। हाउ आर यू? Hi Hanan, how are you? Here is yours. Welcome. Hi Nikita, here is your good name. Welcome. Hi dear Aisha, here is yours. Hey dear Fabrizio. हो जाएगा फिर, अब उसको यूज़ करते रहो हैशटैग को, फिर हो जाएगा। Here is yours. Hi dear Maya. Here is your beautiful name. Hello, hi. Okay, Mahira, if you want a screenshot of your name, dear, take it now. And if you are done, do let me know. We'll move to the next name. Double tap on your screen, guys. Muslim bhai, can you spill the tea here? It's me, Ellie. Oh, hi, Ellie. Welcome back. How are you doing today? Here is your beautiful name. Welcome. Tokiyamo. Hi. Here is yours. Welcome. Hello, dear Anaya. नहीं मुझे ऐसा कुछ नहीं, वीडियो बस वो नॉर्मल सी बॉक्सिंग की वीडियो है, बॉक्सिंग की नहीं, कोर्ट है शायद, है ना, दिल्ली का कोर्ट है। हाय मारिया, वेलकम। हाउ आर यू? हाय डियर एबी, हियर इज योर्स। हेलो डियर हर्षिमा, व्हाट इज योर नेम? हर्षिमर, ओके। मैंने कहा कैन यू स्पिल द टी हियर? Hi Rafi, here is yours. How are you? Hello dear Moed, here is your good name. Hi dear Aqua, here is yours. Hi dear Sami, here is your beautiful name. नहीं मासी जी, इंस्टा पे कॉपीराइट का कुछ ऐसा इशू आता नहीं है। Hi Hurran, how are you? Here is yours. Hello dear Harshita. Okay Harshita. Here is your beautiful name. Hey dear Navi. Here is yours. Thanks, you're most welcome. Shakira. Here is yours. Hi dear Imam. Here is your beautiful name. Oh Imam. Oh my god. मैंने क्या लिख दिया था? Here is yours. Hi dear Saad. Here is your beautiful name. What is mean by tea? Mean, spill the tea means क्या बात करनी है यहीं पे कर लो आप, गॉसिप जो भी थी। हाय समीर, वेलकम। हाय डियर कनान, हियर इज योर्स। हे डियर घूमर, हियर इज योर गुड नेम। हाय नीना, वेलकम। हाउ आर यू? ओके, साद वांट्स अ स्क्रीनशॉट। हाय साद, हियर इज योर्स, गो फॉर इट। Moid, hi Moid, welcome. Okay, it's okay, no problem at all. Oh, thank you so much. Glad to hear. Hi Slata, how are you? Hello dear Della. Here is your beautiful name. Hi dear Aura. Here is yours. Hello Moed. How are you? Hi dear Vidhi. Here is yours. Hello dear Bunny. Daniel, hi. Hi Elizabeth, welcome. Abiha and Abbas. अ, बताया था क्या पाई थी? Please write our name in heart. पहले मैं सारी बात जानूंगी उसके बाद. Manahil, hi Manahil, welcome. How are you? Hi Al Amin. Hi Iman, how are you? Aryan, hi Aryan. Hello Isabella, welcome. Emilia, hey Emilia. Nafisa, hi Nafisa. Sister, Polly. Oh, what's wrong with the P? P. Polly, Polly. हाँ पहले तो मेरा लिखा था मेरे बाद आपका मेरे सामने तो हाथ में नहीं लिखा. नहीं मैंने वैसे भी नहीं लिखा. आपके जाने के बाद भी मैंने हार्ट में नहीं लिखा था. CJ, हाय. साथ मैंने लगाया था सबके. हाय एलिस, वेलकम. कमलेश, हाय. Here is yours. Jyoti, hi. Lisa, Myra. Manoj, Elizabeth, Deekshana, Nicholas. Hi Nicholas, how are you? Have a good day to all of you guys. And Nicholas is here. Hi Nicholas. वैसे श्रुति कौन सी बात कर कह रही है पता तो चलो मुझे खुद नहीं पता. Even I don't know. Thanks, you're most welcome, dear Nicholas. Anu. Hey Anu. Welcome. It's Yuga. Hi. Hi animal. Masa. Ooh. Sabrina. Rose. Maria. Shata. हमने एक पोस्ट की थी मैंने चंद दिन पहले देख लेना यूजुअली क्या आप माशा को जानती हैं मतलब देखिए माशा एंड द बेयर मैंने देखा हुआ है मुझे बहुत ही ज़्यादा पसंद है मैंने बहुत सारे कार्टून्स देखे हैं मैं कार्टून एडिक्ट थी वो छोटे होते बड़े होके भी देखती थी बहुत सारे हाय माइमा वेलकम हाय डियर मर्स हाउ आर यू हियर इज योर्स लियान के हाँ here is your good name hi Ali welcome Kuina hey Kuina Kuina is here Iman is here अपने आईडी पर हम दो अंदेश हैं जी हाय आमना क्या मतलब super chat is not available but yeah I can write mitsu for you क्या है माशा माशा एंड द बियर एक कार्टून सीरीज है जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा फेमस जो कार्टून्स देखते हैं उन्हें पता ही होगा हाय साहिल वेलकम हेलो डियर प्लीज़ मेरा नाम फिर से लिख दो आपका नाम क्या है आमना ओके आमना ऑन स्क्रीन here is dear money no I know in the future but thank you for your love and support dear instead of money you can give me a subscribe and like to hi Mayank here is yours how are you hello Sahil 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 hi Sahil welcome hi dear Enes thank you so much lots of love dear now it's flagging hi dear चेक करते हैं एक मिनट ओ फिर से हम आ गए वापस मुझे लगा नेट चला गया हमारा चला ही गया था फिर दोबारा आ गया thank you so much guys dear I'm from Uzbekistan so who can you do speaking with me in English yeah why not dear is your name Mitsu I love Uzbekistan many of my subscribers belongs to there hi Tony here is yours welcome hi dear Kansu here is your beautiful name hi dear Mike here is yours welcome hello dear no you can call me Meena okay dear Meena let's try your good name you have such a beautiful name dear Meena here is yours मैं तो घर पे कह रहा था कि मैं हॉटस्पॉट बंद कर रहा हूँ नेट नहीं चल thank you so much for joining dear Meena hi dear Honey here is your beautiful हो रहा है बार बार ये फिर दोबारा से रिकनेक्ट हो गया हो रहा है बार बार ये फिर दोबारा से रिकनेक्ट हो गया था ना मैंने अब देखो थोड़ा सा चेंज किया है दोबारा से आ जाते हैं अपने एंगल पे your voice is very cute dear please do Mia for my sis why not dear Mia don't know why the network is not networking नेट चला गया था पता नहीं आ जा रहा है क्या हो रहा है समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है Fahad hi Fahad welcome how are you Hello, dear Krish. Here is yours. Hello, dear Zahra. Here is your beautiful name. Welcome. Oh my god. We are back. नेटवर्क ने आज प्रैंक किया है हमारे साथ फिर से हमारे साथ प्रैंक हो रहा है जो कि नेटवर्क ही करता है रोज नेट कट गया ना हाँ बार बार कट रहा है पता नहीं क्यों समझ में भी नहीं आ रहा है मुझे मैं लिखूं क्या ऐसा कौन सा नाम लिखने वाली थी भूल ही गई हूँ मैं ये सीलीन हमने लिख दिया था ओके हाँ वी आर अबाउट टू राइट ओह यार अरे यार हाय पीहू वेलकम